We are live. I'm Slim Dedaladrone. Everyone's here at Silly Cynical Last Home. We're Jack, Chase, Death, Smugside, and Hatchet. And the winner of this podcast's amazing Game of the Year award goes to The Last of Us Part 2. Yeah, you already know the joke. Anyway, how is everyone tonight? I am drunk. I am high. I am ready to talk. Let's get into it.
I'm wishing I was drunk.
Freaking tastic.
I'm feeling pretty great.
Oh man. Well, here's this thing. Let's start off with the most, after our very interesting conversation beforehand. Let's talk about the biggest thing that happened, and that was the Video Game Awards. Let's talk about how what we thought would happen for literally weeks upon weeks of knowing, and somehow people still act surprised that these games got fucked over.
Dude, the moment that everyone gave it a 10 out of 10, I'm like, yep, this is going to get Game of the Year. And you know what? It actually represents 2020 pretty well. This is the game that deserves this.
Everyone gets fucked over. Everyone gets fucked over in Last of Us Part 2. Everyone gets fucked over in 2020. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
It's like the people who are trying to say, well, Birds of Prey was the highest grossing comic book movie of 2020. And I'm thinking, you know what? You deserve this. You really
and Sonic comes in whacking that movie in the face with
yeah.
Sonic was ironically probably one of the Sonic movie was one of the highlights of 2020. It was one of the high points of 2020.
Pure mediocrity. The total C- that was the Sonic the Hedgehog movie is a cultural high point.
I give it a C+. I don't care what anyone says.
Well, look at you, Mr. Big Dick Sonic fan. Fucking coming out swinging. I don't care who you are, Mr. President. This is a C+ film, and I will die for it.
Anyway, sorry, I got off track there for a second. But yes, 2020, quote unquote Game of the Year, Last of Us 2. Oh, come on, let's face it. It was freaking Ghost of Tsushima.
Like, I knew that Last of Us 2 was going to win, but I didn't know that the actual way they vote is 90% in-vote council and only 10% community vote. That's not how that should fucking work.
How do you get on the Academy for video games? Because the Oscars do it pretty fair. People in the industry vote on it. Who the fuck is getting video game screeners and then voting in the video game awards? Who is this prestigious council?
Half of y'all can't even fucking play video games. So
that's true.
Exactly.
What the fuck are you doing? You just say, "Oh, well, it looked pretty. It looked pretty."
They're just disgruntled voice actors and the occasional environment artist. I worked on this one. I'm voting for it.
They had to make the fucking accessibility award while also not still making a fucking gameplay award.
I missed the birth of all of my children so I could render the hairs on Abby's upper lip.
Actually gets fucked by Druckmann stand-in.
Yeah.
I had to go ahead and miss my father's death because, of course, I have to draw the fucking balls off of Neil Druckmann's insert OC.
To make it less embarrassing, I'll say it was COVID.
No, Druck was Jewish. He gets circumcised, dude.
I said balls, not foreskin.
Do you think the Jewish people get their balls lopped off when they're children? This is now the topic of conversation for this podcast.
Jesus fucking Christ. Let's go back to me thinking Jack was white.
And this famous black conspiracy. How did Jewish guys all get their balls chopped off? Hey, yo.
Oh, man.
I have a controversial opinion apart from all of the things that I have said in the last 5 minutes. Ghost of whatever the fuck, Tatsumaki Senpyoku, whatever the hell it's called. I've never played this fucking game. I bet not that many people, grand scheme. I know the people who played it loved it. That was a hit because everyone hated Last of Us. That used that boost. I don't know a single person in real life who has played that game.
I know at least two people who played it.
Oh, you're the guy. Cool.
I would tell you I absolutely love the game if I had a PlayStation 4.
Right? Who's played it? It only got popular because it was the other option versus Last of Us. Like,
I
no
mean,
one
like,
voted for it. It barely won.
dude. A win's a win. Whether you like it or not, a win's a win.
It wasn't a fucking win, was it?
Yeah, it was. I don't care if the other team got a stomach cramp and they had to forfeit the game. A win is a fucking win. I'll take it.
That's why we have all these Joey Zoomers running around.
Hey, I'm a Zoomer, just so you fucking know. And I totally... Motherfucker, I just got off of playing the GameCube aggressive inline. I ain't a good Zoomer.
You're a Zoomer in denial. I'm just saying, like, if a Breath of the Wild had come out or something that people actually liked and played, it would have been a closer competition. Of course Last of Us won. It's the only one that people fucking heard of. It's a popularity contest. I don't think it's political. I really do think it's, this was in more news sites. As opposed to, what was that other one in the top that no one even, like, I don't know any of these things.
Either that or it's just basically trying to just stick it to the quote-unquote gamers or the toxic gamers.
Slim left.
Lost the Slim.
Slim, okay, so I take this show now, I guess.
Great.
So...
He's so hurt.
Hell, Hatchet Head.
I didn't mean it. Zoomers are cool.
There you go.
Okay.
Hey, here we go. Thank fucking God.
What the hell happened? I was gone for like 10 seconds.
I was in charge.
That should
That's
happen to me too.
Here's the thing. If I ever do, usually when I'm gone, Wayward is in charge. But since he's not here, I'll put fucking Hatchet in charge. Fuck it.
He already tried to claim his superiority.
And he's the only white guy on the stream.
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Smugseed, you're not white?
What?
No, he's Hispanic. He's Hispanic.
It happened again.
It's Latino. Thank you very much.
We don't have any Asians, do we? Because they're the new white people. I'm half white, so I'm half pure. Can I be next in line?
Hold on, wait.
Oh crap! Hatchet took over again.
I win! I'm in, fuckers! Welcome to the Jack Show.
Okay, welcome to the live audiobook reading of the Wikipedia cock and ball torture articles.
Now, let's talk Jews. I want
to. Wait, we're still alive. No, wait.
I said
Jesus
juice.
Fucking Christ.
Guys, pineapple juice is my favorite flavor. What's your favorite flavor of juice?
All right, he's back. May the reign of Ghost.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Thank you for coming back, Slim.
Yeah, he apparently couldn't take it.
My thing my case keeps messing up. I think I fixed it, but what the hell are you guys talking about for 10
You
seconds?
were being in Hotep mode. You were in pure Hotep mode.
Oh my God.
Terrible
things
happen. Terrible things happen.
It's like that movie, what was that movie? It Ashton Kutcher in it, Butterfly Effect. He just blacks out and some shit happens. He doesn't remember what the hell. It goes
What the hell kind of pull is that? This is just like the Butterfly Effect. 2004 is what that reference back. Congratulations on being the first person to think of the Butterfly Effect in 15 years. I'm really proud of you. Butterfly Effect should have won Game of the Year. I'll say it right now.
Look, can we all talk about the biggest thing from the Game of the Year awards and how Capcom actually was competent?
Were they?
How the hell did Capcom not win Fighter of the Year? That was some bullshit. Or not Capcom, Street Fighter 5. That pissed me off.
What did win?
Someone who's trying to get back in the fighting game scene.
What did they give it? Because I don't know fighting games do one.
I play like Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat and all that shit, but like, oh fuck.
Did RoboCop win for Mortal Kombat 25 or what the fuck ever?
Mortal Kombat 11 and probably.
Yeah.
That guy deserves a win.
Okay, here's all the
Challenge Showdown. They had a video game.
That's Samurai Showdown.
Oh, Samurai Jack. Yeah, that was a game. Why wasn't that at all in the Game Awards?
Yeah, that should have won Game of the Year. Samurai Jack should have won Game of the Year.
It was definitely more worthy.
Battle Through Time was better.
It had John
Anyway,
DiMaggio in it.
Hey, apparently it
Yeah.
fixed the ending for the show, so that's pretty cool.
yeah, they did do that. Yeah, if you find all the golden coins and you beat the game, it shows an alternate ending where he does end up with Ashi.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, man! I gotta buy that game.
Is that a lie? Because you said golden coins, and I'm immediately inclined not to believe you.
No. Gendy even said like it's canon to the game. This is like a timeline where Ashi does exist and she's alive, and Jack
And he has
doesn't
to
get
collect
blue.
all of the golden coins to do that. Aku spread his evil golden coins around.
So it's just
Yeah,
not
yeah.
like
That's all
like a
nowadays.
last minute cop out kind of like ending.
I don't know why I'm so convinced that you're lying, because that sounds like such bullshit.
I'm not lying. It's actually what you have to do. You gotta collect all the golden coins, and then boom, you get Ashi at the end. I'm not kidding.
I would have accepted like alarm clocks because of time travel or whatever, but just golden coins. Never mind,
I'm
fuck
not
this game.
kidding.
It does not deserve Game of the Year. We're running out of candidates, guys. Last of Us 2 is looking pretty good right now.
Slim's right. There are gold coins in Samurai Jack.
I told you.
Was that
I
ever
told
a
you.
thing in the show?
No, it
I
was
don't
made
think
up.
it being a video game was a thing in the show. They'll take liberties, goddammit.
Video games are stupid.
Why do they get fucking awards?
Why do they get awards?
I mean, here's the thing. If the one thing you're not gonna talk about is like, I don't know, the performance, actual gameplay, and they don't get awards, then like, what's the point of having a game award?
They want to
Wait.
be the Oscars so bad.
Wait, no wonder the Game Awards wants to be the Oscars so bad. They even gave the movie the award this year.
Da-da-da-da-da.
What? Thanks for coming, everybody.
You know, it's
Oh my
funny.
God.
It's kind of funny you should mention that. Some guy was trying to actually. I got to find the name of the dude again, but he was trying to defend why Last of Us 2 was the perfect sequel, and he actually had. And no, well, go with me. And he actually had some pretty good reasonings for it in terms of a story. Now, I want to make sure that's very clear in terms of the story. But here's the thing: his arguments in terms of making a story could have actually worked as a movie or a TV series. You know, like the one that's coming to HBO. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
But it doesn't work for a game because, again, like once you play the game. What's there to go back to? Do you really want to make your ass miserable again and go through all the torture porn? Like have to play with a character who has the cutability of freaking sandpaper? And
I thought of this last night. Like, no one has played that game twice. No one.
Yeah.
It's
No
like-
one wants
Yeah.
to go
So,
back.
so again, it works. Again, I am way reaching so much that my arm is out of its socket. But it might work as a narrative. It might work as a movie. It might work as a show.
There's
But
part.
it fails as a game.
It's on that shitty idea that the sequel is good just because it's different. It's it's changing things that happened in the last game, right? But when you do that for no reason and don't have a good idea to
Yeah,
follow through,
It's like,
There's no. Like, here's the thing. You can't kill Joel and then have like Joel's death have nothing to do with 95% of the story.
right? That you can kill Joel, you can't kill Joe poorly. I said Joe, but like do it well and no one will complain. It's the fact
Yeah,
that they
like-
fucked it
Hey,
all up that
hey,
people are
like
hey,
don't
hey.
introduce a character out of nowhere to just fucking beat the shit out of him.
And
That
this is
has
the new
literally no
defense.
connection
And
to
this-
him.
Yeah.
Well,
And
not
then they
no connection, but still.
And they
That's
try to
connection
make
that they
Abby
bullshit.
seem like not, yeah. And they try to make Abby not seem so terrible, but it's like, yeah, we don't care at this point.
No.
It'll be Mother
It's not
Teresa,
even.
and we don't care.
It's not even that. It's the thing. Here's the thing about it is, if their point was to trying to make Abby likable and try to like make her a genuinely good character, they did a terrible job of it because
Yeah.
right off the bat she proved she was unempathetic. She proved she was completely idiotic. She proved she was emotionally manipulative. She proved she was selfish. She proved
know
she
what
was
they did?
sadistic. That's I'm not kidding. There was one scene. Remember that scene near the end of the game where Dina was pregnant and she has a knife and is about to slit her throat, and Ellie's like begging her, saying, "Stop! Don't! She's pregnant." And you know what Abby does? She looks at him. She gives a big ass smile and says, "Good." I'm like, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah,
What
no.
the actual fuck? No,
And the
she is
one-
not.
Uh,
No.
It
you
just
guys
shows
can
a
hear me.
misunderstanding of the first game because they made her Joel. They're like, and now she's on a quest with this little rapscallion that she doesn't understand, and you're gonna grow to like her the same way you grew to like Joel.
No, but
Like,
here's
you
the
got that wrong.
thing. Here's the
That's
thing,
literally
though.
what they
Like
did.
Joel.
That's the plan. That's the point. It's supposed to parallel because mirrors are good, but it's crap.
Yeah, it's the thing. Like, here's the thing: the problem with modern writing, and I'll say this right here. You can catalog this, whatever you want. Here's what it is: a lot of modern writers think that thematic storytelling should come before narrative storytelling. It doesn't matter what themes your story has. If the narrative is shit, it's gonna be shit. It doesn't matter.
Right? Yeah, but the people will defend it just because it's different. They think the presence of new ideas makes them automatically good. Like, no, you need to execute them correctly. You can't. There's proven formulas that they have followed that they have failed. Mm-hmm. People are like, no, you just don't like it because it's different. No, I don't like it because it's different and also it's shit. If they had done different well, it'd be fantastic.
And isn't it funny that they're trying to blame people disliking the game because of quote-unquote diversity? And I need to make sure I put those quotes. And I'm just thinking, the diversity is actually the least problematic element of this whole game. I mean,
it's also the least
yeah, I mean, you have two areas where it really, hits you in the face about the whole diversity thing and having some kind of struggle. One was bigot sandwiches, and the other was left. And yeah, I know. But with the exception of the bigot sandwiches, you could have replaced Lev with any other character, and the story would have still gone in a similar fashion. It could be like, well, maybe Lev didn't want to get married to the tribal elder or something like that.
Right? No, that makes more sense, but they don't go into that as a detail.
Yeah.
Here's the thing about it. I understand what you're saying. Like, it's kind of pointless, but I kind of like it because like I said, if you want diversity in it, don't make it really a big deal.
It's a huge deal. It's the whole reason why Lev isn't welcome in the thing in the first place. It's
I know, but like they point out like, oh, she doesn't want to get married to him and stuff like that. I think if they focus more on that than that other shit, then it would have been fine.
They don't is the thing. They like bring up the concept of that and then never dive into it. It's just kind of inferred, but not really. And it's definitely not inferred by the marketing. It's treated as this whole other version of that. Like there was an interesting nugget in that was like hidden in that they were just too afraid to crack for fear that someone would say that, oh, you don't really care about this thing. So they just kind of this wet fart through the whole thing. I'm just not interested in it. I didn't like the first one. I'm not like defending it. I'm not being like, they ruined this game I love so much because I love the first one so much. I really don't like the first one at all. So you'd think if the second game was a completely different turnaround that totally shits on the first one, if the first person to like it would be me, and I don't, because they just did it bad.
Yeah, and they kind of said it. They kind of said it beautifully, actually. I know this is a dead horse, but it is kind of the Last Jedi of video games.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
It really fucking is. I know it's just like getting to the point where it's like basically Gamergate at this point. But it's got to be said. It's the Last Jedi of video games.
It pretty much is.
Yeah.
Including getting those check boxes and basically subverting expectations and. Ugh.
No. It's not subverting expectations. I want to correct as many people as I can when I say this. When people like them and that other person, because I'm not going to satisfy Jack's theory about what I do every time he's on here. But whenever they do something, it is in fact not subverting expectations. It's punishing you for having any expectations at all. There's a difference. If I have expectations and if I have like the expectation that something's gonna be good and it's shit, then I have a right to say no, it's shit. But if I have to say, oh, I was expecting something and you give me nothing, and you rub it in my face that you gave me nothing, that's trolling. That's all it is. That's all it is.
Yeah,
that's all it is. You're not. If you say I'm gonna give you something and you gave me a piece of shit, that would have taken some effort on your part. You had to spread your butt cheeks. You had to get up on the table. You had to get right right on top of the plate. Spread your butt cheeks. Give a little quench. Make it look presentable. Maybe like a nice au jus sauce next to it. You put an effort to put the shit on the plate. It's not the same thing as giving me an empty plate. I will take a piece of shit over a plate than an empty plate.
I don't know about you guys, but I listen
about
to podcast to hear play-by-play recreations of how you take a shit. I'm really glad that we get to give these people this information. Because what if they forget? you know. So don't say we don't do a service. For those of you who are confused, he's referring to Brian Jenkins, the beloved director of Knives Away. And
I just come back to the part where Slim talk about eating shit, and I'm just saying, did Burger King really drop that much quality?
Honestly, shit would be a step up from Burger King.
Right now, I have a vendetta against McDonald's because, believe it or not, the McRib fucking sucks.
Gasp.
Okay.
I thought it was
Oh my
going to
God.
be good.
a $2 sandwich.
No, you don't understand. I see, like, media treat this thing as a fucking holy grail here, and as soon as I bit into it, I said, it's a Big Mac and barbecue sauce. This is fucking horseshit.
I don't know. A $2 sandwich was basically a $2 sandwich.
I've seen court people freak out and want it back in, like, insane civil court law shit. I'm saying it's a fucking Big Mac with barbecue sauce. What the fuck?
Now, whose fault is that? Whose fault is that in the grand scheme of things?
It's the media's. It's the media's, goddammit.
It's the media's fault that I have this shitty sandwich. You're all being misled by the mainstream media.
Yes. This is Hatchet turning to Marxism. I blame corporate.
The barbecue sauce will turn frogs gay.
The McRib has its knee on my back, sir, and I will not stand for it.
Why
The McRib is back. That was clever. Don't stymie my creativity. I will stand by that proudly.
Oh my God.
I'm fucking proud.
Oh my God. Okay, what were we talking about? Okay,
We were talking about The Last of Us 2, then we went to the McRib.
Let's go ahead and talk about let's talk about the
natural,
fucking let's talk about the Smash Bros thing because I was not expecting fucking Sephiroth.
At this point, they're just like, if you expect them to actually like put in like Sora or Doom Guy or any of those other guys, you can just stop.
Fuck you.
Stop
Let
it.
me
It's
have
not gonna
my
happen.
dreams. It
You can have them. You can have them, but they're not gonna happen.
Just you wait. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be better now because in the Sora reveal trailer, Cloud and Sephiroth will be fighting and he'll intervene and it'll be amazing. Just you fucking wait.
Okay. Which song are they gonna use? Kingdom Hearts 1 or Kingdom Hearts 2?
The Skrillex remix.
Fuck you. That's the best one. Don't start shit. You can't finish.
Adios, mío.
I'll beat your ass.
Look,
Who said Dios
They can do
mío?
100,000.
Oh, that was me.
Oh, you are Hispanic. Okay.
Jesus fucking Christ.
He just had to say it once to verify. It's your verification for this show, like on Twitter, like they randomly verify you.
Oh no,
Say
that means
something interesting. Okay. So anyway, best sound, like it like basically this game sweeps the place. Like I think it won best actors or something like that. Best accessibility, which honest to God, I've seen how broken the accessibility is. You can like get every single aspect to change to the point where people point out that it's basically cheating at some point. Like you can literally crouch and never be spotted no matter what you do. I am not kidding. People have actually done that.
Can we talk about how we had to sit through like 5 minutes of some fucking dude playing guitar?
Her name is Abby.
Yeah.
I will not have her. Oh no, shit, that was Ellie. Goddamn.
No, it's the Joel actor,
They're all so interchangeable.
Talking about the
Fucking
game
Troy
award.
Baker play guitar again at the fucking video game award.
Yes.
Holy shit. I didn't even know about that. People are so tired of him just playing guitar that they don't even talk about it anymore. Was Ashley Johnson there to do it too? Because that's their shtick now. They're like a shitty Fleetwood Mac. They just show up at every award show.
I just like how your mind went to Abby as soon as it said the guy.
Because they're all so interchangeable. Okay, we need to talk about this. Did this win Best Writing? Because when you name all of your main characters Abby and Ellie, go fuck yourself. That's some bullshit.
It won Best Narrative. It won Best Narrative.
See, she's named Abby because she has abs that are punching the characters in the face.
That's unironically how I remember her name.
don't you dare mock Druckmann's waifu. Don't ever mock Abby.
Abby's
Waifu
dad,
or husbando at this point?
Abby's dad calls her Ab.
Apparently,
at some
she
point.
got deflated at the end of the game. So
Right? She lost all that muscle in like a week.
Yeah, like she was definitely on fucking steroids.
They were like poking her with poking holes in her, and she just.
that's why they had to tie her down. Because if they didn't, she'd like fly away. That's all I got for her.
Fucking A.
Oh my
That would
god.
fix the feelings about the game if they just like fuck it. Here's a balloon mini game with Abby.
You gotta shoot her down. Shoot her down for Joel.
That's the real subversion. You pile all the dramatic shit at the beginning, and then halfway through, you're like, and now let's go to the Winnie the Pooh world. Like what?
Sora just pops out. No, Sora just pops out, going, "What is this world?" And then he gets bludgeoned to death by some giant.
The Abby versus Yozora fight is one of the most riveting things in all of gaming.
No,
It'll be like,
Jack.
It'll be
Jack,
like
just
the
to
act
fuck
of my.
with you,
It'll be
Sora.
like.
Just to fuck with you, Sora gets the smash envelope, and then Abby face punches him.
Mine.
That's stupid fucking me.
He gets a new keyblade, and it's just a 9-iron, and it's like called Hole in One or whatever.
They would do that. They need to do that for the fucking Epcot world.
The crossover everyone needs right now.
Oh man.
Last of Us 2 Remind. Make it happen, Druckmann.
I can just hear like the Kingdom Hearts battle music.
Over their real
and
ass
it's like-
screams of horror.
It is like Sora's like, I won't let you fall to the darkness, Abby. You're the last of us too.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Abby, you have the new princess of heart.
Oh my god, that one fucking hurt.
Oh my god.
Joel killed my father, and you think you can give me the power to defeat him, Maleficent?
Just this whole fucking unironic cutscene. I will give you the power to control the Heartless.
Well, I don't know, Maleficent. I can't tell if this is a dude or what.
Pete makes friends with the fat dude who punches Lev out. Everyone made a meme out of Fat Gerald, whatever. Wasn't there a Witcher this year? Like a Witcher game couldn't have won Game of the Year or something? I don't know video games.
I think Wild Hunt won Game of the Year.
Yeah.
The third one.
Isn't that a Lord of the Rings thing?
You know, I would have actually appreciated if they had Persona 5 Royal win. I knew it had no chance, but it would have been cool if it did.
Yeah, they really don't. They ignore like JRPGs and shit, right?
I know, but I'll tell you, man. I played that for almost, I think, like around 200 hours, and Slim's gone again. But that's okay. Wait, whose turn is it to take over? Nah, screw it. I'm talking. I'll take over.
You're
Persona 5, the best game ever. Discuss. No, I know it's not. But
I'm surprised they haven't just thrown in like a best foreign film category equivalent, just to shut everyone up. Like, and here's the best game by the other people, because they don't give a shit, and it'll make fans of that happy.
Best international game.
Dead
or Alive. Venus Vacation. No.
I tried to get into Persona stuff by playing Shin Megami Tensei 4, and Shin Megami Tensei 4 fucking handed my ass back to me.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I didn't know that the series was fucking hard as balls, man.
Yeah, that's every Dark Souls player ever. I didn't know the game was gonna be this hard.
Stop bringing it back to Dark Souls.
I will continue to bring it back to Dark Souls.
We gotta talk about that stupid fucking J.R. Tolkien game. No, not J.R. Tolkien. R. Martin game.
Oh, Elden Ring.
Yeah,
Is it George R. R. Martin game?
Yeah, George R. R. Martin and Miyazaki. Not the game Miyazaki. Not the not the animation Miyazaki. They're gonna come together and make like this Celtic
I was
based
about to fucking say.
free roam
Game-
RPG.
Game of Thrones, Dark Souls, basically.
Wow.
Yeah. You
can't
know
wait
how
to
you
watch
don't
other
know
people
anything
play that.
about this one? Because there has been no footage of this fucking game yet.
Well, is he writing
look
it?
who's in
'Cause
the
that would
chat. What's
explain it.
up, Bags? What's up, Bags? Congratulations on the 1K followers. It's awesome, dude.
Hey, yeah, congratulations, man.
Yay.
So I really want to know this. At what point do people just get rid of like award shows in general? Like, at what point do you say, yeah, it's over, we're not doing this anymore?
I think they're gonna kill the Oscars after the 100th one.
I think
Because they just want to get to that. Because ratings have been plummeting and they have never gotten better. So I think after 100, they're going to end that. And once the Oscars are done, that's the only thing people care about. So the rest will slowly follow suit, except the Kids' Choice Awards, which has always been.
Well, yeah, the kids care about that.
Have we fucking have the Razzies already gone debunked and all that shit?
Oh, do we still do that? The Razzies? No,
I
They did
think
last
so.
year.
celebrities have stopped
I don't-
bad mouthing movies on them, so no one watches them anymore.
Yeah.
We don't have enough
I
of
think,
the
I think like out of all the games I played this year, the best game that I have played was the Samurai Jack game. Fuck it, I don't give a damn how it says. Samurai Jack was the best game of the year for me.
For me, it was
a really slow
fucking
year for games.
For me, it was fucking No More Heroes. That shit is awesome.
Wait, did that come out this year?
The
They had a
port
new
for No More Heroes 1 came out this year.
Oh, fair enough. Play ball.
Fucking-
I just really fucking love Travis Touchdown.
Why did you marry him?
I don't get why people call him a loser. Only one person calls him that in the fucking game.
Isn't the whole point that he's like a loser and he thinks he's cool?
Yeah, he's like a weeb otaku type shit.
He's like a nerd, but like he's not a. He's like the Chad version. Basically.
We're getting dangerously close to like I idolize Rick Sanchez and Patrick Bateman territory.
Now, if you look at the statistics, the school shooting dropped as soon as the Joker movie came out.
I think it's kind of messed up that there was more violence at the Frozen 2 movie than there was at the Joker.
Yeah, there was a
Right.
fucking machete fight. What the fuck? A machete fight broke out at the Frozen 2.
I forgot about that.
Was this at a screening in like Uganda or something?
Frozen fangirls be savage.
I don't know, man. If you ever seen Twilight fans, they were scary.
Yeah.
No one ever
I-
died at a Twilight premiere though, did they?
No,
Those
I
are
don't
pretty
think so.
clean.
No, I dated someone who was a massive Twihard, and it was scary because it's like there was maybe 5 dudes, and the rest of the theater was completely filled with either really young girls or middle-aged housewives, or sometimes
all I know about,
both together.
All I know about Twilight-
Those seats were soaked by the end of the movie.
And yet,
All
I'll
I know
take them
about-
over what we have today.
all I know about fucking Twilight is the fact that there was that weird baby shit going on in, like the last movie.
Yeah, like where Taylor Lautner was like, yeah, I'm gonna grow up and I'm gonna bang your daughter.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Well,
What the fuck?
I was actually I was gonna say that Twilight fans, no one ever like shot up a movie theater or anything, but we can definitely blame Twilight for like an entire generation of women thinking that like toxic relationships being like romanticized and shit.
There's a
Instead,
new one
like,
every 3 years. Like, this always a new one.
Twilight ruined an entire generation of women.
I say Twilight caused more self harm than mass harm.
You know, still though, I'd rather there was something that like Twilight here. Hear me out on this, because this way, a lot of the people who are making our media kind of terrible would have something to focus on. When there was Twilight, our media was actually pretty still cool.
Hey, yeah! Holy shit, you just fucking cracked this bitch wide open.
It's
And then when
like
Twilight
there
was
was
gone, they went to ours.
Oh my god,
Motherfucker.
this is like a Kaiser Soze moment. That's crazy.
It's like there was a website of all these people who were obsessed with shitty media that learned how to draw, and as soon as that website went down, they not only fled, but they ruined everything even more.
Oh my
How
God.
could this happen?
I think Tumblr is the greatest example of a monkey's paw in like recent memory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Holy
a zoo where the animals were kept.
You're blowing my mind here, though. They don't have anything anymore. They're trying to take our shit.
All
That's
right,
crazy.
I gotta
The apes are rising.
The lunatics are trying to take over the asylum.
I hate
They
that.
all have blue
Hey,
hair.
Yo.
Slim, Jack,
Bert.
all of you. I need to leave. I need to go get ready for work. So talk to y'all later.
Oh, no,
good to
no,
have you
no
here,
problem,
man.
dude, at all. It just happened to have you here.
All right. If you guys can ever spike one of these things on like a Monday or Tuesday, I'll be free all night.
You mean Saturday at 8 o'clock isn't the most free time that any of us have?
Look, man. Look, those are my days off. That's
What do
all
you
I
have a
can get.
life or something, you fucking
Yeah.
loser? Look at this guy and his social life. La di da.
Well, to be fair, does anyone have a social life with COVID?
With COVID personally, no, I've never met him. But
Fair
I
enough.
haven't. No joke.
I-
Ever
I-
since COVID, it's been like 4 fucking months since I've seen my friends in real life.
Yeah. Sorry, man.
I've been meaning to
I
tell you
don't-
they've replaced you.
I
with
don't
me.
I don't have friends in real life. I am a socially inept weirdo.
Nah.
I mean, same here.
That's because you started a conversation with, you know who I hate, Ryan Johnson.
Fuck you,
Well,
You guys
dude.
like Knives Out? Fuck you then. And you scuttle away.
We'll see y'all
Hide
folks
in the
later.
shadows.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Talk to you later, dude.
All of a sudden, I'm having a mental image of Slim like looking like crabby and saying exactly what Jack said.
Jimmy Neutron is an underrated classic.
And then he scuttles away.
It's always a scuttle.
I-
There's no other kind of movement.
Like Zoidberg.
Hooray for the rich people.
All right, sorry.
Oh, boy.
What was I talking about? Shit.
At this point,
We were
who
talking about how certain people were able to focus their interests and on like Twilight, and then we moved to Tumblr, and then
Speaking of mediocrity, let's talk about the MCU trailers that came out recently too.
Oh boy, yeah.
Were there any trailers that dropped? I thought they just announced things.
It's like
I
you
was
saw like
watching that
Wanda.
investor stream, and I'm.
It was
Did WandaVision get a new trailer? Oh my god!
WandaVision, Winter Soldier, and Falcon, Loki, and there was another one. Which one was it?
That's racist, Slim, bringing up Winter Soldier before the Falcon.
You beat me by 1 second, you fucker.
They should have made him Captain America.
They really should have made Bucky
should've.
Captain America. You mean the
Like,
Winter Soldier and the diversity hire in the Winter Soldier, the new MCU movie?
Well, remember the last time they tried to make Falcon Captain America? How well that went in the comic. He lasted.
Yeah,
what, a year?
he became the boring black dude.
In their
Like, he wasn't
defense,
having
though,
a personality.
this wouldn't be the first time the MCU did a plotline better than the comics. I'm looking at you, Civil War. I say that and I mean it. Fuck you. Civil War is shit. The movie is great.
And the sad part is, I'll take Civil War over Civil War 2.
Oh well,
It's like somehow they figured. It's like Civil War said nothing could be worse than me, and then Civil War 2 said, "Hold my beer."
You know what?
No,
I hope they do adapt Civil War 2, but they replace Miles and they swap Miles and Carol's places. Because they probably can't have a white lady screaming to throw a black kid in jail for a crime.
Okay,
Sure.
Jack, you've turned me around on this.
Right? They'll just
with
they'll
your
just
idea.
control replace Captain Marvel with Spider-Man. And then he'll be the despot and she'll be getting their ass beat. The whole
Wait, does that mean
fucking
she's going to be the one that dies?
Hopefully, yes.
I mean, like they're already saying like a fucking what's her name? Brie Larson's gonna be replaced, probably, maybe. I don't know.
I haven't heard
Yeah,
of
they're
this.
gonna replace Brie Larson. Yeah, they said they might replace Brie Larson.
I don't know about that. I mean,
if you think about it, they're bringing Monica Rambeau and Miss Marvel into the mix. So maybe Rogue will make a secret appearance, or not secret
They
appearance.
recast
They'll
Brie
make a quick
Larson as
appearance,
Rogue.
basically knock Brie Larson out because Rogue does that.
That's what I would do. I would have Brie Larson play Rogue and Carol in the same movie. And market it like an Eddie Murphy comedy. And the best part is, it'll only be for 5 minutes, and then Carol dies horribly. And then it's just a Rogue movie. And yes, she's Southern. I want my Southern Rogue back, you sons of bitches. If she doesn't call someone Sugar in her MCU appearance, then I'm dropping the whole thing.
I dropped the whole thing after Infinity War. I mean, after Endgame.
You
Honestly,
should drop after Infinity War.
The sad part is I
know,
was actually looking forward to Doctor Strange, and then they said American Chavez is coming. I'm like,
Oh my god, right?
Here's the thing, though. If America Chavez is coming, at least it'll be a good comedy. It'll be a damn good comedy.
They said Latinx.
Oh no.
Latinx.
Hey, we got two Hispanics right here. What do you guys think about that shit?
Ew.
How can I put this nicely? Oh, I can't put this nicely. It is the most colonial bullshit I have ever heard in this, and and this is coming from a culture that basically destroyed everyone else, and that's pretty fucked up. I'll tell you, I actually, out of some sick morbid curiosity, I actually asked my mom to contact my family down in Guatemala, because she calls them every so often, and she actually asked, does any of them use Latinx? I'd say about 1/3 had no idea what she was talking about. The other third asked if she was crazy, and the last third thought that she was insulting them. What are you talking about?
I hear what you're saying, but you don't understand. Your language is wrong. Everything your people have been doing for generations is incorrect. But white people are here to fix it now, and now you can be human beings. Are you happy? You're better now.
This book, read, read.
Accept Western ideals.
Speaking of Karens and minorities, let's talk about the Steven Universe Black History.
Well, I was actually.
I'm not black, so I don't think I could say anything. I'm just gonna go over there.
I was actually gonna add to the whole Latinx thing that I actually have had this theory for a while that white far leftists, I'd say, use Latinx to lead to the destruction of the Spanish language, thus making it easier to subjugate Latinos into servitude.
Ooh, nice and fancy.
See,
oh my god, we're gonna get
Alex Jones says it, and then suddenly
I am revealing the truth, and I don't care if the Men in Black come for my ass.
Anyway, let's talk about the fucking...
You'll all see. Es la verde.
You know what? As a Latino in here, I approve of what you just did.
Yeah.
So if you need a Latino, and I say this, Latino pass, you have one.
Yeah.
Are there any Latinx characters in Steven Universe?
I have no idea.
No,
right?
I don't think they bothered to cover that. I think Amethyst is allegedly Hispanic coded. I don't know. Racists told me that, so I don't know if I should believe them. But are they gonna have her do a whole spiel?
They keep treating Garnet like she's black, but it's more like a dark red, like an extremely rusty red.
Yeah, it's almost like
Just
a combination
the
of red and
whitest of white
purple, or
women.
red and blue, which makes fucking purple. She's not black. But Pearl's white. That's undeniable. We just accept
She's
Pearl's
white.
white.
First of all, you got the woman who looks and acts the most like a white middle-aged Karen to preach her message about Black history. That was your first mistake. That was your first fucking mistake. Oh my god. It did like Smug said it best. These guys have been around for thousands of years. You do not have the right to claim people did nothing during this time and are holding people back from history when you could have prevented
I
a lot of
voted
this
for
shit.
Andrew Jackson.
Okay, just going to be asked here. Can I describe this awful but somewhat disturbingly funny fan picture I saw?
Oh boy.
Okay, so it basically shows basically what happened to black people before the Civil War, and you see Pearl basically giving a thumbs up.
Oh
Oh my god! Right, because she is a slave species, so she'd be like, "Oh, good, they have that here."
Okay.
That's a good way.
Let me get a little something here. You can't. First of all, Pearl can't talk about historical inaccuracy when you lied about the Gem War for thousands of years to your
Because
closest
Massa
friends
told you
to
to.
protect because your former slave owner told you not to.
Massa said, "Don't you open your fucking mouth." And she was like, "Yes, ma'am." But no, we're teaching kids wrong. You don't understand.
And then she's like, and then she says, like, why are humans racist? Bitch, you are literally prejudiced towards humans. That is like a 1/3 of your character. You hate humans. You pretty much admitted it throughout the entire show. You even admitted it to fucking Steven, how pathetic and worthless humans are. Right in front of Steven and his fucking dad. You cannot bitch about racism. You cunt.
Isn't Steven canonically Italian too? Like, I think he knows.
Yeah, he's Italian. He's
I think
Italian.
he's
Yeah, he's
I
Italian.
think he's seen his fair share of this shit. Pearl didn't go on some racist tirade against fucking Greg back in the old days before he killed Rose with his penis. She ripped into him like that guy from Godfather 2, just tear it into Italian. Rose is like, haha, that's funny. I commit war crimes, and this is hilarious.
Maybe it's because I committed war crimes, so this doesn't seem like anything that bad. I destroyed planets, you fuckers.
I didn't discriminate who I murdered horribly and then blamed on other people. Rose is the role model we could all aspire to be.
I owned people because they were made to be owned. I didn't own them because they were a different color.
Right.
You weird.
And then I passed it down to my son.
Bro got inherited. Oh my god! Holy shit! That never clicked in my brain.
Now, Pearl has been with the family for over 2 generations. That's over 3,000 years.
It's like, what happened to the one that was actually pink? Oh, she had to. She had to go away to a farm.
She got a little too intelligent, if you get my meaning.
She turned her white.
This is actually the greatest piece of fucking red pill media ever in history. Like, the signs are all there. We make fun of it, but Sugar knows exactly what she's doing.
Oh my god!
Guys, Steven Universe is red pilled as fuck. Saying it here.
Oh my god!
Oh my.
So you're telling me this former slave owner, this former slave who's still loyal to her slave owner, lied for thousands of years to her friends about the Gem War, and then has the gall to bitch about racism in the same breath when she's prejudiced her damn self.
She's
and
out
she
here
acts
like,
like a white.
I would have voted for Obama a third time if I could have. I'm lying.
She puts her fucking Romney sticker in the closet. Sadly,
So wait, does that make Pearl like the ultimate, by the power of white girl, I am offended on your behalf?
Yeah, she's their new queen.
I mean,
Yes,
you can kind of get. Don't get me wrong, the Garnet one was stupid too, but you can kind of get away with Garnet. Why the hell would you pick the worst character
Well,
in the
Garnet
entire
one.
show?
The Garnet one at least gave us black people can't marry white people,
Oh God!
which is my ringtone. There's not anything to meme in this new one, so what's the point? Because it's fucking amazing. And when I get looks, I go, oh no, it's from Steven Universe. It's Best song in Steven Universe history. You haven't heard it?
Oh my god. Bag said, Pearl just hates humans because she got cucked.
She got cucked.
Oh, by the way, hate that one.
You got cucked by a dude who had earrings and long hair, and was a rock.
hippie.
He was a hippie living in the back of his van, making money by playing the guitar. I'd hate the human race too after that, to be honest.
Not for nothing. Italian. Like, telling you. Someone please write that comic. I'll voice it. Fuck it. I'm gonna make a fucking Newgrounds short of just horribly Italian racist Pearl. That's our new fucking character. This is gonna go great. I'm gonna make so much noise, they'll have to acknowledge me.
How could Rose? How could you be with him? Have you smelled his breath? It's so garlicky.
Wow. I know, right? It's really, again, I didn't say it. Pearl did.
That's fucked up that she's saying that.
I think she's a monster. Who's Garnet racist against? They all have to have someone they don't like. They've been around for so long. They're a little racist.
The straight.
They're like old people racist.
Garnet doesn't like the straights for obvious
That's
reasons.
totally it. They all have their like. Every old person is a little racist towards at least one group, and they all have one. Amethyst and the Chinese, their beef goes back generations. And I would like her to cover that in her inevitable PSA.
Well, you know that Blue probably doesn't like people from. Actually, I'm not even gonna finish that sentence. I don't want to get in trouble.
What the hell's Blue?
But we are far from away from being an uncontroversial Christian server. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
I don't think any of the 5 people who are going to watch this over the course of the next 30 years are really going to dredge this up and cancel you. I think you're fine.
Yeah, that might be true. Hey, I tried to get 6 for our little thing today.
I broke 900 followers, so I think I'm doing pretty all right. Oh shit, I have things to lose now. I gotta go.
Nope, you're already canceled.
Oof.
Oh my god. So like, can I say something? When I saw the Marvel trailers, I was like, why do they all have the same? Why do they all have the same music? And then somebody told me it's not the same music. I'm like, are you sure? Are you positive about that? So like, my next question is, why does it sound so fucking familiar that I can't tell the difference?
I haven't seen any of the trailers. I didn't even know they had. Is it all like typical trailer music, like "You were made to be ruled," blah blah blah, and then like "blah" every 5 minutes? Is it all?
Yeah, that's basically it. That's basically it. Yeah.
That stock music shit. Because I don't think they're gonna blow the bank on composers for Disney Plus shows.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's just like temp tracks and then whoever they can get week to week, right?
Oh my god. 7 people are watching. That is a record.
Holy shit!
no.
I told you guys. I was
sorry.
gonna try to get 10. I'd be happy with 6.
Oh shit.
We got 7. We are. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening.
Please don't tell anyone what you've seen here tonight. I'm suddenly very aware of my future career. Please.
Why the hell do you think I changed my name to J-Step?
It's okay. No one knows my name. It'll be. It's not like my Twitter handle is my full name. I'm Gucci. Really haven't thought this through.
Well, the person who knows my full name wouldn't tell. Then all of a sudden, she puts my real name. I'm like, oh shit!
Right? She's like, I heard what
Love
you
you, honey.
fucking said about Ghosts of Sakashima, whatever the fuck. You're a traitor. I'm doxing you to the whole world.
The weed
gave Stormtrooper outfit and what my ass. That actually sounded worse out loud.
Which Stormtrooper? The sexy one or the really sexy one?
The real? No. I don't want to get trouble.
I almost got you.
No. Oh no, it's not.
Love you, honey.
He's afraid. Yeah, he's afraid of his girlfriend. That's what's going on.
Quick, show her cats. Ultimate guide. No problem solved. Hey, honey, we're watching this tonight. Hey, let's talk about The Mandalorian.
Fair with me.
That's all we had to say about the Mandalorian. Thanks for coming out tonight, everybody.
Yeah, let's talk about the most fucking milk toast thing I've ever seen in my life.
No kidding, you're not big on the Mandalorian?
Disney Star Wars.
Yeah, I watched the first season and it was still stupid, but it wasn't like insultingly stupid, so I kind of gave it a pass. But now people are like treating it like it's the greatest thing ever, and I'm like, no.
Season 2
it's
is
not.
better than season 1, but that's just because it's more of things I recognize and I understand that I'm a fucking asshole. Like it's stepped up. I'm not bored. I was really bored during most of season 1, but season 2 has at least kept me halfway interested.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, and again, Clem, you're free to disagree, and I'll totally still respect it. But the moment that Boba Fett put on the armor, the much younger version of me kind of lost his shit.
No, dude, that's perfectly okay. I don't mind that at all. Don't go ahead, go nuts. I don't care. Go ahead.
But
I'm just saying, like,
okay, go ahead.
Yeah, it's just like okay, how would Boba Fett actually fight if he was challenged? And it's like, and now he's going to regulate everything, and they can't do anything about him. Oh my God, the rocket went over there, and he get Boba Fett at the same time. Oh my fucking! I gotta fucking grow up. Nah, fuck it. I like where I am.
I mean, it's a little bit like at a part of me wants to be like, well, this is clearly they're manipulating nostalgia and shit, but at the same time, like, all right, go for it. Like, but like, I'm
it's like when it's like 2 a.m. and he sticks his dick in, and you're like, I'm not in the mood, but I'm not gonna stop him. He's already.
I don't know what it's like when that happens to me, but please go on. I can charge you for therapy. I can talk you through this. Clearly,
no. That happened to me. Except it wasn't a woman. It was
what did Boba Fett sneak into your room at night? Have you seen my armor? No. Let me.
He keeps it on.
That's why Ben tried to defend himself. Luke was sneaking in there. And at one point, he was sneaking in there. He felt the hand down his pants and ignited his lightsaber. He was like, "Oh shit!" That's the actual subversion of the movie. You didn't expect that from Luke. He had his hand down Kylo's pants, and then he felt something like, "Oh shit!" He ignited his lightsaber.
That's been a robot chicken joke. Hang on, that's been a robot chicken joke right now, right? Luke walks into Kyle's bedroom and he's just cranking it. He's like, "Oh, get out of my room!" And he collapses the thing, and then the temple burns down. Already done that.
No, robot chicken hasn't done anything about the sequel since that one like 2-minute sketch they did with the annoying nerd character. But almost no one wants to touch the sequels. No one wants to make fun of them.
Yeah,
there's nothing to like make fun of.
I mean, it's kind of a joke in itself. I mean, there's nothing you really can do. Nobody even wants to like perfectly like encapsulate why it sucked. Like I saw like I don't know why I still watch them, but I saw like epic rap battles with Luke versus Harry Potter with Legos and shit. And I was like,
it's okay. You're allowed to watch that. I still watch that shit. Don't be ashamed. It's dumb, but I watch it.
Anyway, they've gone downhill like spiraled downhill recently. But anyway, point I'm trying to make is basically it was just trying to say like something JJ fucked up your character. I'm like, no, he didn't. Why? Like, you guys got that straight up wrong. You know who fucked up his character.
I got that.
You know who did it.
Yep.
Yeah, he's like, yeah. You know who fucked up his character, and you just didn't want to say it. You guys don't. They'll talk about Force Awakens, but they'll pretend like nothing happened after Force Awakens. No one has the courage to actually make fun of it.
I say this to someone who still loves the Force Awakens. Fuck me. The Force Awakens. We're not losing anything if they decanonize it, because that's the new rumor, right? The Ahsoka show is gonna decanonize the sequels, or they're gonna be like they're gonna introduce it as an alternate timeline or some dumb space shit like that.
Yeah, man, I hate that. I hate when they try to. That's such an obvious cop out. I hate it when any form of media does that shit. Either like the whole you change the time stream so it never happened, or there's an alternative universe where something else did happen. That's lazy fucking writing.
They either do that or they revel in the shitty Star Wars universe that they have now created. This is one of the times when it's actually justified.
Nah, man. I'm like, nah. I'm like, no. What I'm saying is, that's not getting rid of it. That's saying, oh well, this could have happened, so you can just go with that instead. You can still like us, right? I'm like, no, you fucked up. I'm not giving you a second chance. Fuck you guys.
That's what comics have been doing for how long have comics been around? That's a tried and true method, my friend.
No one likes Rebirth or New 52.
No, but people really like Crisis on Infinite Earths. The first time they did it was fine.
Yeah,
I'm down with it, and I'm
that...
not a Star Wars fan, but I'm willing to accept, like, fuck it, now we're doing this now. It's what Star Trek did with the JJ thing.
Well, I got a question for everybody here, and again, I want you to think about this. Before the Last Jedi came out, did you at least think The Force Awakens was okay? Here's the reason why I'm asking, because again, I tried to basically think that a good chunk of it was okay. I think the only major issue I had was Rey, and it was only one part that I really had a problem with, and that was her doing the Jedi mind trick, because almost everything else in that movie that might have been a little bit BSy. It's like, okay, well, apparently she did simulators. She has to know all languages to work at a spaceport. But she wasn't in a spaceport though. She was a scavenger. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, well, I try to give her the benefit of the doubt, but the thing with the Jedi mind trick was just like, okay, she just found out that the Force really exists, like 3 days ago. How would she know that she could do that? And one of the reasons why I kind of like, okay, I still like The Force Awakens, is because I was hoping that in The Last Jedi they might show that, well, maybe she was raised at a Jedi temple, or maybe she was with the Jedi and she did see this stuff, but she kind of hid her powers away to survive or something.
Nah, dude. It was just bad writing. Even JJ came out later after Rise of Skywalker and said, yeah, I regret making Rey that. He didn't say it directly, but he said, when he was asked a question, do you regret making Rey too powerful early on in the story? And he's like, yeah, that was something we could have done better on, basically. I'm like, no shit, you made your character all powerful in the first movie.
But that's not the fault of the movie they made. Listen, I got a whole thing going here. No one interrupt me. The Force Awakens itself was made in a bubble. They had no idea what they were going to do with the rest of the franchise. And yes, that was a horrible fucking idea. I genuinely do not know why they chose to do that. But they had faith or overt cockiness that the next one would be handled much the same. They didn't expect Rian Johnson to do what Rian Johnson did and throw a fucking wrench in the whole thing. So they made Force Awakens promising answers to all of these Rey questions, because every time she does something, she's like, how the fuck did I do that? Or it's made very clear that, like, oh shit, she did that. I wonder who her parents are. Like, the consequences of her ability to do this is the crux of that movie. And just because we didn't get the answers in that movie doesn't mean that that's the movie's fault for not answering them, because it was setting up a bigger mystery that someone else dropped the ball on. The Force Awakens Rey problem, she's not a Mary Sue. She is an unanswered question. She becomes a Mary Sue later when they do explain it, and it's shit.
Exactly.
Yes, it's right.
But she did the mind trick. Here's the thing. Think about it. The entire problem with Rey in The Force Awakens is three things. One, her abilities. I don't care who you are not beating a trained Force user like a trained powerful Force user after finding out you had the Force for 3 days. There's just no fucking way. You're completely inept with that, and it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, she was inept. Yeah, no.
Her backstory was a mystery, and the fact that
okay, it doesn't matter what her backstory is.
Yes, it fucking does.
What? No. Here's the thing. What we do know, she didn't know the Force exists. She didn't believe the Force exists. She thought the Jedi were. She thought the Jedi
had amnesia.
That doesn't change anything.
Someone wiped her mind. Of course it fucking doesn't. What are you talking about?
Oh my god.
Okay, I'll give it this.
Her past was a mystery to everyone.
In this case, I kind of gave it the benefit of the doubt a little bit, because the dude got shot with a bowcaster. Something.
No.
Oh my god.
No. Stop. No, dude. No. Pain makes a dark side Force user stronger. He literally beat on the fucking wound to get stronger. What the? Like, I don't get that. Like, it's an important detail to say, like, oh, well, he was weakened. And by the way, you're still a trained sword user. It doesn't matter if you're injured. This woman just knows how to use a fucking stick to fight. You're a trained sword user. It doesn't matter.
Just a little dick argument. No, of course it was. The man had the worst day ever. He just killed his dad. He takes out Finn in 2 seconds. The second Finn gets a shot on him. He was fucking around with Finn, who was also a trained soldier. And the environment helped Rey win anyway. She tapped into the Force and did some magic bullshit that he was too distracted to do. That was completely fine. Her beating his ass in the second and third movies are bullshit. That first one completely
nah, dude. No. In the first movie, she was fighting him. She was on par with him and was able to pretty much beat him without getting a scratch on her.
It's not hard to fight with swords.
Yeah, they really should have made it so that.
Okay. Go to a trained sword. Go to a trained swordsman to say it's not hard to fight with swords.
He wasn't feinting. He was swinging the stick.
He is. He trained with Luke. He trained with Luke and he trained with Snoke.
The fucking the Jedi versions of fighting styles is choreographed. Fucking what's his name, Bob Anderson. It's not like precise fencing moves. It's like big swings and theatrical play fight stuff, and that's not hard to do. I'm saying it makes sense. It's fine. It's a setup for a future thing. Kyle sucked. That's the whole point of his character in Force Awakens. He's unbalanced and whiny because he is unbalanced and whiny. He's not a badass, and that's his problem. He knows he's not Vader. Of course he'd get his ass kicked by a
We're gonna stop this conversation because we're losing people.
As soon as I'm right, let's have the conversation. Let's talk about Spider-Man now.
No. You're not right. Okay, it doesn't matter if the conversation's over. You're not right. No. You can't say Kylo was unbalanced and ultimately say, oh, well, that means that he's perfectly capable of losing to somebody who's never picked up a lightsaber before. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Kyle sucked, that's the point! When they make him a badass in 8 and 9, it's stupid, but Kyle sucks in 7. That's why he loses.
Yeah, but it wasn't on purpose. They tried to build him up as this badass. He beat Finn. He beat all these other motherfuckers easily. But when he goes into a person who has never had any combat training outside of hitting people with sticks, you're gonna sit and tell me?
No, she didn't have training. Her backstory was a mystery.
Her backstory was... Oh my god.
That's the movie.
Sorry, everybody.
You're basing this off of what if. You're basing this off of what if.
Because that's how they wrote the movie.
No. Here's the thing. You need to understand this. Who's tapping?
What?
I'm writing to your mom to tell her to make you watch movies correctly.
Here's the thing. If the movie tells you that she doesn't believe the Jedi even existed.
Are you fucking kidding
me? She didn't know. She didn't believe they exist. She thought it were a myth. For God's sake, the Force of the myth thought it was all a myth. No, I'm not.
Oh my god!
If the movie tells you that Luke didn't know that his dad wasn't Darth Vader, then it makes no sense that he doesn't know that Darth Vader's his dad.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. They said it. No, they said it. She made it clear in the movie. The Jedi, they were real. They weren't a myth. The Force is real? Are you kidding me? I had no fucking idea. They said it in the movie, and now all of a sudden
she's extremely proficient with the Force, which shows that Rey is either lacking knowledge or lying. Why did the lightsaber call out to her if she didn't know anything about the Force and the Jedi? It's again, these are mysteries.
Because it's bad writing, Jack. It's bad writing.
It's done writing purposely, and that was a dumb move. But as a whole, if the answers they had provided in 8 and 9 had been satisfying, 7 would have been redeemed.
That's not the point. That's bad. Incomplete. Having an incomplete test is the same thing as having a bad test.
No, it doesn't matter. Their philosophy behind doing it was bad.
Here's the thing. It doesn't matter if you get half the questions right on the test. It doesn't matter if you get them right. Half the questions right. If you don't finish it, it's going to be a failing grade.
It wasn't not finished because they didn't write the other half yet.
Yeah, that's stupid. That's
They
bad
accomplished their
writing.
goals with that movie. It was a bad idea. I'm agreeing with you, but as like in terms of what that movie had to accomplish, it accomplished it fine. It
I'm like,
answers all of the questions it presented. Or no, hang on. It doesn't answer the questions, but it brings up the questions that it has to bring up, and it promised us answers. And just because the other two failed does not mean that movie failed. It's a setup. It sets things up very well. People are judging it as if it's provided all of the answers at once.
It didn't set up anything.
Oh my god!
It didn't set up. It didn't set up anything.
We've moved so beyond the point of sense now. Why are they bringing back Andrew Garfield? We're talking about Spider-Man now. Which is, by the way, spelt with a hyphen. You son of a bitch. If I see you write Spider-Man on Twitter again, I swear to God, I'm going to town on you.
What do you got something against You got something against Spiderman? Jack?
Yeah, I have everything against Spiderman. I hate him because he's not Spider-Man, much like Tom Holland. Woo!
Yeah, if you here's the thing. Yeah, at this point, like I'm not excited for this. I'm glad I'm gonna see like Toby again as Spider-Man. That'll be awesome. But like honestly, it just feels like they're gonna be like, hey, you're just as much a Spider-Man as me or him. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. I can just see that right now.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen. I guarantee you, that's what's gonna fucking happen.
It's because it's written by the same people who did the last two, right?
Yeah,
I don't know. See, they would have advertised it. That would be the first thing they advertised if they were doing Miles Morales, because they wouldn't shut the fuck up about him because they're trying to push him so hard.
Yeah, he was. He's been around for about 10 years, and he's just now getting popular for the last 3 because of a movie that
because they just learned how to write him as a person. Finally,
they finally learned how to write people.
Yeah, surprise! Brian Michael Bendis goes away, and all of a sudden his characters start getting better. I wonder if there's a correlation.
But anyway, like I said, like honestly, it just feels like they're just gonna like try to like because that's one of the biggest that's probably the biggest criticism of MCU Spider-Man is that he's just not Peter Parker, and he isn't. He is not Peter Parker. He has more in common with Miles than Peter. Actually, the more I think about it,
he has an entire supporting cast.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. So like you watch him now on fuck. Sorry, my head's swishing. Hold on. My buzz is wearing off. That discussion got me heated, and I'm a little bit sober. Hang on. My inner anger came out.
Virgins on the internet. I'm so mad about the Star Wars that I'm sober now. Holy shit! I just felt my anger
evaporated the alcohol from my body. You wanna solve alcoholism? Get angry over Star Wars. Alcoholism 0%. But anyway, like I said, it really is gonna boil down to just Tom Holland getting praise as being, the Spider-Man this world needs, or the Spider-Man of this and that, and I'm just like, yeah, that's probably what they're gonna do.
And all they're gonna do is make old jokes about Toby. He'll be the old one. Garfield. I don't even know what the fuck they're gonna do with Garfield.
Like they did in Spider-Verse, where they just made fat jokes all the time. Because that's basically what Peter was there for, fat jokes.
Yeah, it's going to be like that, but with even somehow less respect, because they're just going to drag Tobey Maguire back, call him fat and old, and then make him go away again. And that's all we'll ever get.
I'll be surprised if they actually do him good, like Toby and Andrew Garfield, because I actually think that Andrew Garfield deserves another chance at the helm,
He deserved a much better movie.
Yeah.
Movies. That
it was the direction of Peter that killed it.
Yeah, right. He's a terrible fucking Peter. He's a okay Spidey. He could be great. He's a terrible Peter.
Yeah, like I don't know, like
Woody Allen. That's his take on Peter Parker.
Now he's Michael J. Fox.
He's Drake Bell, Michael J. Fox, and Woody Allen all in one thing.
He's gonna go skateboard to show one of them sad.
Why is that So he's just Shaggy? What?
Oh no, Doc! Huh? They shot my uncle, man! Huh? It's my fault! I'm gonna murder the guy who did this! I'm Peter Parker, apparently! I'm going on a long murder quest to get this guy. Can we talk about that? Fucking Andrew Garfield Spidey was mad for a long time about Uncle Ben getting shot. Like in the comics, Pete's like, I'm gonna get this guy right now, and then he's like, fine, but Garfield's stewed, and he never really gets over it. He doesn't catch the guy. So I'm kind of terrified of this like latent sociopath Spider-Man who will chase me to the end of the earth.
I think probably like if we they even said Doc Ock the guy who played Octavius in Spider-Man 2 is coming back too to play Octavius again. I'm like, you guys are just basically saying we get that reference basically. That's all you're doing.
I forgot the Drake Bell voice, Spider-Man. Spider-Man, by the way. I see you, Sniper, in the fucking chat. Spider-Man. I will die on this hill. I've decided that this is my cause that I'm going to be passionate about.
Yeah, I saw that when I was trying to make the update for our
I saw
chat.
you too, motherfucker.
Long live Spider-Man.
I will not tolerate Spider-Man in any of my chat. If I see it on my timeline, I'm David Spiderman. I'm here to do your task.
He walks in. It's like a mob boss meeting. This is Spiderman, boss. Spiderman.
Mr. Fisk, this is Spiderman. Please have a seat. Can we talk about this real quick? Vincent D'Onofrio is an amazing Kingpin. I don't want to see him fight Spider-Man. That would be the most embarrassing shit on the planet. And the last time I said this on Twitter, Vincent D'Onofrio himself threatened me. So I probably shouldn't be saying this. But, like, he's the perfect Frank Miller Kingpin. But if I have to see that goofy fuck, like, get beat up by Tom Holland, right? Like, am I wrong? Picture him saying, I have to crush Spider-Man. Like, it doesn't work.
Like I could see like if Michael Clark Duncan was still alive and he played Kingpin, I could see
He's
that.
The one. He'd be like, "Hey yo, Spider-Man, meet my floor," or some goofy shit. But like dangling Aunt May off of a fucking crane or something. Like, what are you doing, dude? You are slumming. This is like whenever Doctor Doom gets defeated by the Power Pack. You're like, whoa, these two shouldn't be crossing over. It'll just ruin them both. And then I can't watch Daredevil again because I'll be picturing like, in 6 months canonically he's gonna get hung upside down by webs or whatever. In the middle of this long diatribe about his father. Like, it's just gonna fuck everyone up. I just remembered that Daredevil's gonna be in the fucking Spider-Man movie. Shit! Oh, it's gonna happen! Oh no! Oh.
Kingpin getting his ass handed by him by like tiny little, like, it's just like this, like a scrawny little, Spider-Man.
Right?
Tom Holland, just Tom Holland in there trying to push and shove him and shit.
And he's gonna call him like cue ball or something, and just veteran actor Vincent D'Onofrio having to stand there. I'm calling it right now. $20. He's probably gonna make some sort of Godfather reference. Yeah, I gotta offer. You can't refuse. Oh my god! I almost threw a fucking punch. Holy shit! I saw it so clearly in my mind. You son of a bitch! You just manifested that in the fucking world. You evil son of a bitch.
I don't know. I mean, he considered Empire Strikes Back that old movie, so he might not even have gone into the movies.
I can't.
Remember that old movie, the one with the walkers? He's like, how old is this kid? I don't know. I didn't carbon date him.
Like, I don't really get.
He's completely unknowledgeable on Star Wars, but he's throwing out like Godfather 3 references.
I don't get that though, because like Peter's supposed to be like a nerdy kid. He should know everything, not just the original trilogy.
He should know what an AT-AT is.
I think
Yeah.
joke. I think the point is that he's being Spidey and he's like fucking with his old friends, but like they showed Tony and Rhodey getting confused by it when it should have been Scott who was like, "Hey," because that's why Spider-Man quips. Like they just kind of got that wrong, I guess, because he has a fucking Lego Death Star in the next one. He knows what Star Wars is.
Yeah.
I don't know. They've never done Spider-Man right in the MCU.
Yeah, they
The best
completely
thing
fucked
he's
him
done
up.
has been dying.
Yeah, remember when Far From Home where he said, hey, did you oh, I forgot my suitcase, and the suitcase had Ben on it, like, oh, he's leaving behind the baggage of Uncle Ben. Get it? It means we're not gonna talk about Uncle Ben in the MCU. Get it? You guys should just let it go. Get it?
I'm gonna kill a person. Why did you remind me of that? And then that same baggage gets destroyed off screen as a joke. And they don't even oh my god, why? What? Now I'm sober. Whoa.
Anger. The fastest way to get sober.
The only possible way that would get my ass in that seat to see that movie was if J. Jonah Jameson from the Raimi universe shows up, also played by J.K. Simmons, and just beats the shit out of not Alex Jones, not J.J. And then just sits in the chair. It's like, I'm running this shit now. The only way.
I smile when they brought back J.K. Simmons as J. Jonah Jameson, because honest to God, who the hell are you gonna get to replace that guy?
Well, they didn't get him to play J. Jonah Jameson, did they? They got him to play some idiot's wrong idea of what Alex Jones did.
That's what happened. Like at first I was like, oh, it's cool. Okay, we got J.K. Simmons back, and then they made him Alex Jones, and I was like, oh.
At that point, I would have preferred if they got Terry Crews or something. Like, fuck it, fine. He's not Terry. He's not JJ anyway.
Like, I actually gotta be honest. Like, if they were to do J. Jonah Jameson and like race bend him, because I heard that they were gonna race bend him in Far From Home. I honestly think that, because a lot of people were suggesting this, that Ice Cube could probably play J. Jonah Jameson, and I'm like, I don't know.
You know what? It's because of the fucking 21 Jump Street movies.
Yeah.
He plays an angry man, and that's all he needs to be JJ to these people. So
yeah.
Yo, bro, what you gonna do with them pictures about Spider-Man though? Come on, you betting this? Come on, what the hell you gonna do? And then of course they're gonna have some arbitrary reference to one of his songs. Man, it's making me break out. It's making me break out in hives. Not getting these pictures of Spider-Man. I'm gonna have to. I put lotion on him, but I ain't got no Vaseline. You know what I'm saying?
It's the movie Friday. It's the movie Friday, but it's with J. Jonah Jameson as one of the main characters.
Dialogue of the entirety of the Friday script. It's like an esoteric reference that no one will get. Like, why does he only speak in Friday quotes? That's some like 4D chess shit. That's some 9D chess. That's something I would do drunk. Like, I wrote your movie. Never mind.
Oh my God.
Just so impenetrable and like almost avant-garde. Someone will defend it as brilliant. Like, no, don't you get it? It's a reference. You don't understand.
Oh, I get it. It's just fucking stupid. Oh my God! Can you like a bat, like, if you could, what would be one character that if you race bent them, and it's like everything about their character would fucking change? Like if you made
Oh.
Yeah.
I want Black Namor trying to cuck Reed Richards in the fucking. Holy shit! I would watch that in a heartbeat. And Reed is like, I mean, he's got diplomatic immunity and he's black. I got nothing. I can't fight him.
I mean, Richards will always have the bigger dick, but that's not enough.
Hello.
It's not enough, apparently.
Excuse me,
Richards
no one has a bigger dick than Marvel's Vegeta. You take that back. Namor's got the biggest swinging dick. It makes Galactus feel gay.
I mean, with Reed Richards, he could, manipulate almost any part of his body. Apparently, he could actually manipulate his brain that it can make it more elastic so that he could think in other ways that he didn't think of before. So I think the dude could make his, dick as long as he wanted it to be.
He could literally turn to any sex toy he could possibly want if he felt like it.
I think why Sue Storm stays with him. There's the neglect and him putting his work first, but he's basically Reed Richards and he can do whatever he needs.
I think that's actually canon though, because there's a panel in one comic where Reed actually is in bed with Sue, and they're just done having sex, and Sue just says I love, she's so exhausted, and Reed is just going for, he's not even breaking a sweat, just going out for a drink of water, and she's just I love your elastic powers,
No, they're having the best sex in the entirety of the 616. That's a fact. Reed knows it too. He doesn't care, but he knows it, and he knows that everyone else knows.
Well, he's the smartest man on the planet, so of course he knows.
The smartest man on the planet.
I don't care what Moon Girl wants to believe. She thinks it's Reed Richards.
No, dude. It's Hank Pym. It's Hank Pym.
Hank Pym comes close second. He can get up close and personal, but Reed can balloon inside of her. He's got what's. He does. Reed has done some. We all need to agree. Reed has done some horrible shit to Sue over the years that she's either agreed not to talk about afterwards, or was listen, that awakened something inside of me. We can't talk about that. That is a birthday gift only. I need to know the secrets of their sex life.
I don't think it's that much of a secret.
I mean, you could, if you could imagine, he could transform his body into anything she would want.
The walls of the Baxter building weren't soundproof for exactly 1 week until he got quite a lot of requests and threats from Johnny. I need you to fucking coat your thing in 8 miles of lead.
You could hear a thing in the next room, and it sounds like a sword sharpening itself. It sounds like the sword hitting the pavement, see.
Oh no, she can make his dick invisible. She could just walk around with it. We wouldn't even know. It's like people who hide those sex toys in their underwear. It's just that, but so much more personal. Ben occasionally trips over something in the hallway. What was that? You know what it was.
Dude, it's like Adventure Time where it's just or Jake's just stretching all over the dungeon. This is when it's Reed's dick all over the city.
The next room ow!
This is like a dirtier version of The Incredibles.
Reed, I'm not sorry. Put it back.
You can hear Nick Fury knocking on the door dude, you gotta put your dick away. I don't care if it takes you months. I don't care if it takes you months to unstretch. Your dick's literally all over the East Coast.
Yeah.
You need to put your dick away.
Listen, Reed, it's fucking with our thermal sensors. Can you please? We just keep seeing this line of heat. We think something's wrong.
You might also need to see a doctor.
Who are we gonna talk to about this? I mean, that's.
Can you imagine a superhero doctor? You gotta say, "Hey, doc, I got a problem with my stretchy dick."
He's gonna open a rift and talk to Plastic Man about it.
Unfortunately, they're in different universes, but I get what you mean.
He's gonna open a rift. He's gonna
He's done it before. It's not impossible. We can do it again.
And they're gonna do it again. They teased it at the end of Doomsday Clock. Remember Doomsday Clock? No? Oh, okay.
Well, considering that it went 3 times longer than it was supposed to.
I know. It was so amazing.
Hey, I do give it props for one thing. It's the first time we saw Power Girl in fucking canon in forever.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, we saw her at the end, but in some cases, I'm really pissed.
What'd you say? What'd you say? Just up.
oh, that it's the first time we've seen Power Girl in canon in like forever. But it's one of those things. It's like, okay, I'm glad I'm pissed that Power Girl's not in normal canon, but in some cases, I'm kind of glad she's not there too. Because
Right.
do you think that they would be able to do her justice? I mean, there's only one crew that I think they could do her justice that's currently in DC Comics, and them. And the last comic they did was Harley Quinn and the Birds of Prey, when they actually did Harley Quinn right and the Birds of Prey right. So that's
You enjoyed
Amanda
that
Conner
one
and
last.
Jimmy Palmiotti.
Yeah. I mean, they're not going to write them correctly ever again. So we hope we enjoy
Well, I mean,
them
they did a
all.
pretty good job with, as I said before, they did a good job with the Harley Quinn and Birds of Prey comic. So if they do it a black label, they probably could. But it's the fact
Remember,
that you need a
remember when Harley Quinn redeemed Grady Goodness, the second most evil person on Apocalypse?
wait. When was this again?
It was a recent run where Harley Quinn redeemed Grady Goodness, and she became a good person, and she was nice now because she was misunderstood. No, I'm not kidding. That's actually a thing. Look it up.
Sorry, I'm just very angry. I swear, ever since Mark Russell fucked her up in
You know what they're gonna
56,
do?
I've been so pissed.
They're gonna bring back Power Girl and just do what they did to She-Hulk. Do you want to see Power Girl get She-Hulked?
Yeah, and no, I don't. And,
Don't make me depressed, dude.
Right?
make me
We keep her
depressed.
name out your mouth. If we remind her that if we remind them that she exists, they'll hurt her. So we can't talk about Power Girl. We already lost Jen. Don't make me lose another.
Yeah, well, at least in the new comic that's I'm trying to remember what it was called. At least it looks like Jen actually looks attractive instead of like ass like she did in most of Empire, or at least half of Empire.
They keep fucking keeping her onto covers. Like they keep having covers featuring original She-Hulk, and then she's like Hulk with tits inside. Like someone on that team knows what's up.
I mean, there was that one. I think it was Captain Marvel, where she basically just looked like a giant. Let's face it. There's no nice way to say it. She looked like a freaking giant Jobo with hair.
She did. Yeah. She lost a fight with a steamroller and then lost 3 more fights with the rest of that steamroller's family. She's just the entire page of green. Oh, they're gonna fuck her up on that show, aren't they? Because that's happening.
Yeah,
The She-Hulk show.
Well, I mean, you've seen who's writing it. It's like some person who decided to try and stick it to the chuds. So of course,
Wasn't she the one who did the Rick and Morty thing? Right? Isn't she the one that did that? Like one of the new writers of Rick and Morty that made everyone not like Rick and Morty anymore. I don't have any faith in it.
To be fair, I think one of the reasons why people didn't like Rick and Morty as much anymore was because, and again, this is just a rumor I heard. I don't know if this is true. I have to actually get confirmation. But allegedly, the dude who headed up the Rick and Morty team, fired half of his writers, and they were doing their job, but he fired them anyways and hired a half women. Not
Dan Harmon.
Dan Harmon.
Justin Roiland would not do something like that, but that sounds like a Dan Harmon move.
Yeah, well, again, I could be wrong. I haven't found any confirmation. It's just a rumor that I heard at that point.
What are y'all talking about? Sorry, I had to go take a piss.
Just that one of the writer for the new She-Hulk is allegedly one of the writers that is on the new Rick and Morty.
She made the Pickle Rick episode, didn't she?
Yep.
Well, that one wasn't that bad. I've seen worse. But the thing that I was saying was, wasn't that during the time where Harmon basically fired half of his writers because they were male, and then basically hired half new writers, and they were all women or some shit like that? Confirmation.
No, he's outright stated that that's what he did. Like that he.
It's the thing about Dan Harmon is like the dude is legitimately a really talented writer. He's just an asshole and extremely political. Like he puts so much of his identity into his politics. And I'm just like, dude, you are legitimately a really talented writer. You are funny. He's wasn't he like the main writer of Community?
Yeah,
he's legitimately really funny, a really talented guy. But you put your politics above everything, and you're such an asshole. And I'm just like, dude,
Yep.
And then what he said when he said like, oh, I got rid of half my staff and brought in these new workers for season 3, and season 3 ended up being infamously the worst season of the entire show. Something that they haven't really recovered from either. So just an FYI.
Didn't they just order like 100,000 more episodes? So.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's because it became mainstream. It's not because it's
Remember the good
popular
old
anymore.
days when people would pick up shows for more than one season, and you're like, oh my god, this must be good. Instead of just like them fulfilling contracts.
Yeah.
Completely cynically, like not giving a shit. Like I miss that.
Yeah.
I don't want to groan
Well-
every time they say they picked up a new
Well,
show.
the moment that I lost faith in the show was when I was seeing some previews, and Rick basically made, what kind of nonsense is this? Da 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 da. Gamergate. I'm just like, oh god, are you trying to bring that back? Because it sounds
Yeah,
like
like,
you're trying
if
to
you-
bring that shit back.
If you bring up Gamergate in 2020, you have officially lost the narrative of everything. You lost. Okay, get over it.
And I
You
remember
lost.
that episode.
Here's your L.
That mention of Gamergate is the single mention. Like it's a one-off joke. Even like it's so bizarre that they brought it up at all. It's not like there's a whole plot line that follows it.
Yeah, and that's what they did with season. That's what they did with season 3. Like there was like so much of unnecessary bullshit. Like I said, like one point, like Jerry was dating like this, like Amazon monster woman, and then like out of nowhere, Summer's like, hey, okay, Dad, we'll help you if you love you, if you're a racist, sexist, misogynistic bigot or whatever. And it's like, fine, I'm a racist, sexist, misogynistic bigot. And I'm like, what? Like, what did that? What's the joke? What's the punchline?
What has been accomplished here?
Yeah, that didn't come. That doesn't even make any sense. Nothing. The problem was that get it? He's so much of a spineless jerk. He's so much of a spineless coward. He can't break up with this Amazon alien chick who can probably kill him with little to no effort. Of course, he's gonna be fucking afraid to break up with her. Like,
Yeah.
I don't get it.
No, you don't understand. He's problematic.
Here's the controversial opinion. The character they fucked up the most in season 3 was Jerry. That was it. Jerry was the one they fucked up the most.
Well, because they started giving him attention. He's like Stan's dad, but fucking Randy, right? Like as soon as they make him a main character, like, oh, we need to do things with him now. He can't just.
No, it's not even that. Like in seasons 1 and 2, like I get it. He was supposed to be like the butt of the joke. He was supposed to be like the idiot.
Mm-hmm.
But like, one of the things that made it kind of endearing was that he may have been idiotic, and a bit naive. But like, whenever he like talked, like whenever he called Rick out on his bullshit, he had a point. So Rick would always either pretend he'd like ignore him or like deflect what he said, and that's kind of what made him kind of funny in a way. He was in a weird way. Jerry was both the idiot and the straight man at the same time.
Yeah, they got people who didn't understand the show to write the show the way they
No,
understood
they
it. And surprise,
they got people who believed the bullshit that Rick and Morty was actually intelligent, and they actually breathed in their own farts and thought,
exactly.
this
They
is
didn't
actually
understand
very.
the show.
Yeah, they didn't understand the show at all. Rick and Morty is unbelievably stupid. It's clever and it's self-aware, but it's stupid and simple. No one ever. It's not this smart intellectual show.
How many
Stop
episodes
it. It's
of the
not
last season were just Dan Harmon saying this genre of whatever is done, and then like making an episode around that? Like it got samey real quick. It's almost pathetic. It really is.
Like, probably the biggest one was like the Vindicators episode. Everyone hated that episode because it was so pointless. It's just like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, like these superheroes aren't really superheroes. They're selfish douchebags.
Yeah, it was
Okay,
the superhero one, and
that-
then there was like the spy movie one, and then like another thing. Like it's obnoxious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's when things could entertain us.
Anyways, so yeah, that's the person who's going to be writing She-Hulk apparently.
Yeah, I know, and it's gonna be that one. It's gonna be the other chick I heard about who said that South Park was problematic and we need to get rid of it. She's gonna be like the head honcho, and I'm just like, yeah, She-Hulk is fucked. She-Hulk is completely fucked.
No, but
I-
they're going to have
and not in a good way either. Not with Hercules. Like he should be.
I honestly think that at this point, by the time the She-Hulk TV show comes out, they're gonna completely like emasculate Bruce Banner. And I mean, I understand that.
He's already played by Mark Ruffalo, so that's already happened.
Well, it's just that I know that the Hulk and Bruce Banner, that they're not the ideal masculine figure, but at least in the comics that I've been reading, like, you know, Bruce has like at least he carries himself with some dignity, you know.
Yeah, Bruce in the comics. I mean, not Immortal Hulk, because no one's getting out of Immortal Hulk looking okay. But like, no, Bruce is like he's like an alright guy. He's got his own problems, but he's good.
Mm-hmm.
I like Bruce Banner. I wish we got him in the movies, but I guess we never will.
we did get him in the Incredible Hulk, but that's about it.
That one was actually pretty good.
You know what?
Yeah, like people. Yeah, it was a good movie. Yeah, I don't know why people say it's bad. It's a good movie.
It's all right. It's not. It's like pretty like it feels like a 2000s superhero movie.
Yeah, I get.
Except for
I get that. Well, Blade was pretty good too.
Blade was good for an early. There's a difference.
Yeah,
Blade is not that shitty, goofy quality.
I understand where you're coming from. I'm not
like
gonna
all of the
deny
X-Men movies. None of them are good, but like X2 is like early 2000s good. There are layers.
I liked X-Men 3. Fuck you. I like X-Men 3.
Fucking wow.
Oh, okay.
I don't care.
That shut us up.
How and why? Why are you admitting to that? Have we stopped recording? Because that's the only way I can imagine someone admitting to that.
I only liked like the action scene. That's pretty much it. The action scenes were really good.
That's somewhat respectable. And I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. And of course, we can't use that line anymore. Thanks a lot.
Oh my god! I didn't even realize that. Oh no, that's the biggest casualty. Fuck. Oh no, they're gonna cancel the Juggernaut.
Hey, to be fair, I don't even know how to say it. The act person identified as female at the time, so.
I didn't fucking know.
I didn't even know she was gay at the time, much less.
Oh my god! Right? Oh my god!
You know, the rest of life.
Minor sidebar. You might think that Juno is funny now. It's still not funny. Don't watch Juno.
Did anyone think Juno was funny?
Back in 2008, it was like the critical darling, and people liked it. No, it hasn't aged well. It's aged about as well as its lead character. It's not. Don't go back to watch Juno.
It's kind of messed up because the person, I think it was the person who made it, or one of the people who made it, was told that, was this supposed to be an allegory for pro-life? And the person said, oh, wow, I didn't think about that. If I thought about that, I might have actually made an abortion movie. And I'm like, wow. And funny note, they actually did make Let's Have an Abortion or some crap like that on, I think it was HBO Max. And I think anyone actually watched it.
Yeah, it was a movie about, yay, let's go on a road trip to go get an abortion because I can't have it here. And I'm just like, okay, you can either do this seriously or be the trashiest way possible. Take your pick.
Well, they're doing the Juno thing. They're being like quirky and ironic about it. So it's like, oh, you can't get mad at us. We're so cute. Waka waka.
Well, not with that attitude.
What the fuck, waka waka?
That's what they do. Look at my funny hamburger phone.
Oh my god.
We should have a serious discussion about teenage pregnancy and keeping the baby. Oh, she's playing guitar.
All right, that's enough of that. I don't want to get it too political here now.
Oh, sorry.
I'm making fun of how hipsters make movies. I'm not being political.
Yeah,
that
fair.
is a good point.
Yeah, they're hiding
okay.
behind this shit.
All right, so
yeah. Jeez, you guys are getting so serious.
Fuck it, Knives Out sucked. Oh god, it's
Who made that movie again? Do you want to say his name?
I don't know who made that movie. I just know it sucked. I'm tired of people saying it's a good movie. It sucks.
Let the hate flow through you. Speak the name of the destructor. Kill him.
Goes on the traveler.
Yeah. Ryan Johnson. Yes. Then die.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, that's enough. I just want to let that out. Yeah, I keep hearing people say it's a good movie. I'm like, how? How is it a good movie? How?
Wait, which one?
Knives Out. How is it a good movie?
Yeah, I didn't see it, so I couldn't say.
Because everyone decided that they liked it because they had to like the next Ryan Johnson movie. That was the rule.
Even people I have people who I know who have trust completely, who have told me, yes, it's a good movie. I went to the theater. I went to go watch that movie, and I was so pissed off by the ending. By the end of the movie, I was like, why the fuck did I spend my money to watch this shit? Why did I trust these people? I don't know why I did. I spent $8 at a matinee to go watch this movie.
You know what it is?
And
it's
it
well
fucking
directed. I'll give him that. He's like a competent
Yeah,
director. He can make things look nice, and that
Yeah, it's
usually sweeps people up. That's the Zack Snyder thing. Just because
Yeah,
the
like,
movie is well directed, they'll think, "Oh no, it's good."
No, here's it's not the directing he has a problem with. It's the writing, because being a writer and being a director are two completely different things.
Completely.
When it comes to directing, like I said, he can make something look good. Don't get me wrong. He can
he
make
could
something
have
look good.
directed a really good Star Wars movie if someone else had written it.
Yeah, that's not the problem. That's not the problem here. It's just like when I watch Knives Out and spoilers for the 3 people watching right now, 2, because one of you's probably just has this on while they're jacking off or something. But
Thank you very much. Send me pictures of the aftermath.
But in all seriousness, guess what the big reveal of Knives Out is? The obvious bad guy, who you make clear was the obvious bad guy at the beginning of the movie, was the obvious bad guy.
Surprise.
And he's the one who did everything. And the only reason...
Expectations.
No, punishing you for having any expectations at all!
You're triggering him.
But anyway, like it's like that was the whole thing, and it was like, oh you gave him the right dose of medicine in the end. I'm like, because you instinctively knew. No, you can ask any nurse anywhere. The first thing you do when you're administering medicine to somebody is to make sure you got the right medicine. She was incompetent. She was an incompetent nurse, and you kind of admitted to it, but you had to double back on it.
But
You
no,
fucking
remember the time that she couldn't lie without throwing up, and then she lies?
Yeah, immediately afterwards. It's like, you broke your own rules. You set up the dominoes and you put them down. And you're wondering like, oh, this is supposed to be some great genius original story. No, it's not. And the worst part about it is literally in the ending, Ryan realized, holy shit, I didn't have anything to go on at the end of the day. So he literally just had fucking Chris Evans say his evil plan to an incredible detective and 2 police officers, and he said, well, it's only attempted murder, ha 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 ha. You see, I actually did everything, ha 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 ha. And I'm like, why are you telling them this? When all he has against you is circumstantial evidence. Literally after Blanc says the whole thing, like, oh, you did this, and then you did that, you did that, you did this. Oh, you know what? You know all he had to fucking say was, how he fucking
every single time. It's so easy. You have said these exact things like 4 times.
I can't help it. It's so fucking bad. I can't help it.
This is like our fucking ad break. Like, this is so reliable just to get you to fall into this speech. It's my favorite thing.
I'm gonna take 5 seconds. Did somebody else say something? I'm gonna take 5 minutes. Just get like 2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes, please.
We gotta. Dude, you've had 5 minutes over the course of the last like 3 podcasts. At this point, this whole rant is your fucking catchphrase.
I'm 2 minutes to like calm myself down. I'm sorry.
We're gonna sell a shirt with this entire rant on it. We're gonna ask you to say this at cons. Just keep waiting.
Oh my god, I need to chill out. Hang on.
I think that's a good place to call it. We almost talked about everything we wanted to talk about, and then we talked way too much about other things.
Yeah, pretty much. I think the dead horse of this is definitely The Last Jedi. But boy, howdy, did we get passionate about that?
I'm sorry.
Force Awakens, the good one. That's the one we got passionate about.
Okay, before we get on that, because we don't want to get started on that whole thing again. Was there any last topics that we wanted to talk about?
Rogue One
sucked. We can kind of wrap this up.
Rogue One is a bad movie.
I can't think of anything.
Wasn't there
shit, man, I don't know.
Well, we talked about the Fantastic Four, but we didn't talk about the fact that they're making a movie. I guess none of us are excited about the fact that they're making a movie.
I'm not
Not
excited
really.
about anything in the MCU anymore except the Doctor Strange film. I want to go see that.
And even then, I
Yeah.
just want it to be weird. But like, it's not going to be
Oh
hard.
my god. Oh, sorry. You first.
No, go ahead.
We forgot about I Am Not Starfire.
Oh
Oh.
yeah! Oh god!
Oh, we could have some fun with that.
It's
Oh
almost
my
like
god!
people forget about women like that all the time, and that's for the best.
You just reminded me that this was a thing. You just reminded me. Oh god.
We can wrap
Okay.
this up in 10 minutes because we still have like 10 minutes for the stream.
Is it even out yet?
Yeah, it's out.
What? Really?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. People
Holy
are.
shit.
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
it's,
wait,
it's just,
it's
it's
actually
just
out.
nobody. It's just nobody's talking about it. Like they thought they could get people to hate by it, but no. It's mostly just YouTubers who are making fun of it. That's it. That's it. They're the only people buying them. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. That's the only way I can get people to buy comics anymore.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry. She's going to be writing Detective Comics now, so it's all downhill from here.
Well, I mean, she did do allegedly. I haven't read the Wonder Woman because honestly, that person, and I'm watching my language here, completely destroyed She-Hulk. Oh my God! Sorry, I think of this woman. I get pissed
No,
off.
it was no. She just made She-Hulk a boring, grumpy cat lady. It's Jason Aaron who destroyed She-Hulk.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
and I wasn't exactly a big fan of what she did to Supergirl. And what was the other person that? Oh yeah, Harley Quinn. What she had a
Ghost of
chance to
Harley
make
Quinn.
a Harley Quinn graphic novel, and she basically made a fan fiction and just slapped on freaking Harley Quinn's name. Honestly, you basically could have given her any other name, and it would have meant the exact same thing. The funny thing is, I actually took a look at the sales for this, and almost none of the DC young adult graphic novels are there, except for maybe one. But the ones that actually did make it the big graphic novel sales were like Harleen, because that one was actually, I thought it was good. I know that some people didn't like it.
Yeah, the guy who wrote that actually liked Harley.
Yeah, because it was actually like Harley shipping with Joker, and it actually was interesting. And then, of course, speaking of Joker, the three Jokers, because that was kind of like the surprise. The ending was actually not bad. I was actually kind of thought the ending was
Which
very
is
neat.
impressive considering how long they've been building up to that. I was waiting for them to drop the ball on that like they always do, but no, like I dug the three Jokers. Did you read all the Jokers in different voices? Because I did.
I kind of did,
One's Mark Hamill, one's Heath Ledger, one's Joaquin Phoenix.
No.
One was Mark Hamill, one was fucking, oh, now you've made me immediately forget his name, Cesar Romero, and one was Jack Nicholson. Because that's who they were.
Yeah, but I'm taking a look at Amazon right now, and
You leave Jacob
Three
Panic.
Jokers is the top 10 best-selling graphic novels. It changes every so often, but usually the ones that stick around is Three Jokers, Harleen, I usually see here and there, and of course a crap load of manga, and surprisingly a lot of Avatar.
The Last Airbender?
Yeah, well, there's a lot of Airbender ones. Oh, and of course the Watchmen. Can I actually show my screen? I just have that up right now because I just wanted to show this.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
No, like I have the power to stop you.
Well, you
Yes,
do. You
may.
can say like, J-Step, you can't do this.
J-Step, cease! Think
All
of
right,
the
let's
youth.
see. There we are. So,
Oh,
here-
fuck! I didn't know I could. Can we
Hang
all do
on.
that? Oh my god, amazing.
yeah. So hopefully I could keep it this way.
Oh,
So
there we
this is the top 10 now. It fluctuates every so often, but usually the ones that you see
I'm
here.
I kind of feel stupid that I didn't know about this for so long. I've done this for almost a year, and I forgot, and I didn't know I could do this.
Oh, well, there's a button that says share
It
screen.
literally
And that's why I did it.
says share screen at the bottom. Oh fuck!
Sorry.
Oh no, no! You've made me.
I didn't know. I didn't know what it did. I'm sorry. I am.
Look at
just
this
not
magic
in the mood.
computer man.
Well, it is part of my job, my actual job, but
Whoa, they pay you to do this? No,
sometimes.
you're a genius.
Nah, I'm just a genius who found out how to
So
get
mad
paid
at
doing this.
myself.
But anyway,
I'm so bad at myself.
but yeah, one thing that is always interesting is how to draw comics the Marvel way is actually usually here. Like best-selling
love
graphic
that.
novels, this ends up being here.
You know why? Because everyone who
it's a good
works in
book, though.
comics is like every artist I know is like, you buy this first. This is where you learn the basics.
Yep.
Yeah, and
So-
it's true. I have it.
So here's Three Jokers, Here's Avatar: The Last Airbender. Here's another one. Though to be fair, The Promise and The Search is actually pretty good. I read both of those, and they're pretty interesting. Let's see. But again, we're quite through in this, and no DC graphic novels. And here's another one. Although, actually, it wasn't too bad either.
Watchmen is below P is for poops. Pack it in, guys. DC, it's time to close your doors.
Yeah.
You had a good run, DC, but it's over now.
Oh my god.
Yep,
Oh my fucking god. They did just do that.
And yeah, here's Harleen. But again, no DC comics. None of the DC young adult ones, at least that I could see, unless you guys saw something I didn't.
No, they had the Catwoman one, the Raven one, and then I think it was like Aquaman or some shit. And yeah, they bombed. I worked at a store. I worked at a comic store. Yeah, I worked at a store when those all dropped, and they sold like absolute shit. Like
I'm sorry.
No one even picked them up to read them, ironically, except me.
Yeah. Oh, and Darth Vader. That one was pretty good. Actually, that one was pretty good too. But yeah, this is all the ones that are here, and wow. Again, it fluctuates every so often, and all the DC ones you see would be like, the Watchmen, or again the ones I just told you. I'm doing another quick check. I am surprised to see George Takei's book is actually here. But yeah, most of the other ones. Yeah. Well, I mean.
Oh my god, dude! I'm going to send you. I'm gonna send you guys something on Twitter, real quick.
Oh no.
Okay.
And I want you guys to look at this.
Oh yeah, and the boys actually made it too.
Hang on a second.
This is
no, it's not. It's not breaking news. It's just a fantastic fucking meme I just found. You'll love it, trust me.
Oh god, are we at the sharing memes portion of the podcast? I gotta go. I remember an engagement.
All right. Check your Twitter inboxes.
I will check my titty inbox. Good night, everybody.
Is it safe for me to show on camera or not really?
I mean, you
I guess
can.
we'll find out. Oh boy. Oh, you found this one. Okay, well, it doesn't get into any of the PG-13 or not PG, MA content. It's just the stuff beforehand.
It's just telling us the truth.
So, here I'll do the voice work. I've done it. I've made a game-changing YA graphic novel with an original character that promotes diversity. I believe you are making a grave mistake.
No, Jack, you slayed. Jack, please be slayed.
Oh, yep, I believe you are making a grave mistake.
How dare you question my actions? This will bring a new era for DC Comics and influence the minds of a younger generation. Ooh.
Based on DC Comics' condition and from what I've seen, I question who was the real criminal mastermind. I'm nailing it, guys. I'm actually Ron Perlman.
Oh, wow. I'm actually kind of wishing you did this one too, but I'll give it a try. I have a hard time believing you're trying to destroy what remains of by self-insert. Oh, no, this is actually you. Sorry.
Oh, is it? Oh, shit. Oh, God. Mr. Campbell, I'm going to fire.
You guys suck.
Get off the stage! I have a hard time believing that you are not trying to destroy what remains by self-inserting yourself as the daughter of Starfire if she had a one-night stand with the Penguin and Control Freak. Yep. I know Robin, and there is no way that came from him.
You are just a fictional. I'm sorry. You are just a fictional character. What the hell do you know about character development? And I sound like fucking Mickey Mouse now. What the hell? And it's perfect for the. And I advise you to hold that tongue of yours unless you want some drastic character changes. Oh, sorry. Here we go.
Spoilers! Oh, titties. Now I'm too erected to suck. I am fully aware, however, that doesn't upset me. But if you do such a thing, they will come for you. However, you shouldn't be threatening me. Your little short stack there is about to experience the grave mistake you made.
What grave mistake?
It's a text. I will be honest, I am not surprised. You brought this upon yourself. No exception. Yuck.
Holy shit, you did that way too well.
I have one talent. Don't play Kingdom Hearts, kids. It's a pathway to some horrible, horrible things.
Wow.
All right. I think that's a good note to leave it on.
Yeah, I think so too.
The brown note. Good night, everybody.
All right, hold on. I'll stop sharing. There we go.
All right. Thanks for coming on, guys.
Yeah.
I might not do one next week because I got some shit I gotta do, but maybe the week after. I don't know. But if you guys ever want to do it again, just let me know. It's been fun. Thanks for everyone watching. It was great.
We're sorry.
No, thanks for the opportunity.
I'm real glad to be here. It's an honor and a pleasure.
All right. All right.
This fucking thing put me out of my misery.
All right. Good night, everybody. Love and peace.
Yeah. See y'all.
See ya. Coconut nuts.